How to deal with attention whores? You don't. That's it. You don't. That's the end of the video. Nah, but real talk, you don't deal with attention whores, you handle attention whores. There's a big difference there. Dealing with attention whore, this is what happens when you deal with attention whore. Okay, she in your face, all googly-eyed, like you got all her interest, like you captivated all her attention, and you turn around 1 second, next moment, she with the next dude that's literally 2 people away from you, and she doing the same thing to him. Meanwhile, you've bought her drinks, you've entertained her stupid conversation. All that fuckery happens when you deal with an attention whore. When you handle an attention whore, understand, number one, all women in general are attention seekers. There's no way around that. Think about any women in your life and tell me they haven't been about attention. Attention to a female is like, you know how humans have necessities? Food, water, breathing air. We got 3, they got 4. That 4th necessity for women is attention. They have to have it in order to function. In order to live as a human being, women need attention. It's just a fact. It's material fact. It's not like they're gonna die. They just need it. They need validation. And we all understand this. That's why you handle them. You don't deal with them. You won't feel any type of way about the outcome if you go in there with no expectations. Understand this chick can get the same attention from you. She can get it from another guy. She can get it from another guy. She can get it from all these guys. No expectations. Never. I mean, in the process, I would say don't even associate with any chick you think is an attention whore. Don't even associate with them. Don't even try to pursue them, because you might be jumping through hoops, playing games, and not get any play. More often than not, that happens. That's a fact you got to deal with. What we talking about when we handling them, though? Hopefully you've seen this chick around for a little bit at the club you've been at for a little while. You've peeped her game. You've seen it. You know, she might be with a group of girls. They just rejecting guys left and right. No matter who approaches them, they might just be attention whores. They might just want the attention of being in the middle of the crowd. They just might want these guys that's coming up to them, giving them all this validation, and they just accept it, makes them feel good, builds up their character. They reject them, smile on their face, end of the day. And that's how they go about their business. Don't approach those chicks. Now, if one of them's in your vicinity, you feel like they bad, okay, too much sexual attraction to this chick. I gotta step down on her. If you really feel that way, go ahead, you entertain a conversation. While you entertain the conversation, this happens the same way you would any other chick. The only difference is you were only invested while in conversation, while talking to the chick. You were not finna be an orbiter around her. You're not finna be gravitating towards wherever she goes in the club. You're not finna be all up in the conversation, like you're hanging on every word she says. As soon as that conversation, as soon as your interaction is over for that moment, do something else. That's the cue right there. Pull out your phone, check something, turn around, have different conversation, find somebody you know, do something else. Your interaction with this chick who's an attention whore, one thing you gonna have to eliminate off rip. If this is the first night of you meeting her, definitely eliminate compliments, any of that. You can't bring any of that into it. Some people say that you shouldn't use compliments at all. I would say that you can only do that depending on certain circumstances. If you've already built the attachment with a chick, if you've already established, some type of rapport with a chick, you might be able to throw in a compliment. Not an extravagant compliment like, yo, just, blow this whole chick's head up. But, give her a little, okay, well, you look nice in that dress. We can't say none of that here. You can't say none of that to this girl. She's getting enough of that from these other guys. The 5 guys down there can give her all the compliments she wants. The whole point of you is to separate yourself. If you want to handle an attention whore, we talk about differentiating yourself. You got to do this to the utmost because you're interacting together. That's the validation that she's getting. Okay, And that's it. She might say some crazy stuff like, hey, can you see if my friend left the bathroom yet? Or can you hold my purse? None of that. Ask her what the hell you think this is, because it's definitely not that situation. Not finna be out here holding the purse. During the interaction with an attention whore, best believe she's known. Okay? Notice for a fact, this attention whore is known. She knows plenty of guys. She's hooked up with a plethora of guys. So when you're out with her, when you in a public area, she's gonna have guys come up. She's gonna have guys that have hooked up with her. They're gonna come up. They might say some flirtatious shit in front of your face, and you can't give a damn. You can't be fazed. This is the most important time for you to have masculine frame locked down, because she will test the hell out of you. The most tests come from attention whores. If you're trying to smash an attention whore, for me, there's too many hoops. Where I'm at right now, I'm not messing with it. You can miss me with all that extra stuff. I see it as childish, if you ask me. But if you really find this chick that bad, you're gonna have to be on point, masculine frame, locked down. Guy comes up to her, compliments her, talks about what they did last time they were together, and they all giggling and flirting and stuff. You good. Matter of fact, don't even be listening to their conversation. Turn around and have a conversation with a random individual you don't even fucking know. I don't care what you do. Do something else. And then come back to the situation. This ain't your girlfriend. Remember that. This ain't your girlfriend. A lot of y'all guys get caught up with feelings and stuff with a chick and feel some type of way. I'm talking to this girl. Why are you here? This ain't your chick, bro. She don't belong to nobody. You know what she belong to? She belong to the world. She belong to everybody. They'll do some shady stuff. While she's doing that, she'll probably peep at the side of her eye, look at you sideways like you crazy or some shit, and see what you're doing. If you looking attentively at their conversation, them two interacting, you've lost. That means you're, waiting on every word, every response that they're having with each other. Don't do that. Your attention is somewhere else. So when she does look at you, which she will, she sees that you're not fazed by it. All these things are done not only to separate you from the rest of these guys, but to also show how high value you are, bro, because your attention has got to be just so pristine to her, got to mean something. How's she supposed to appreciate it if you're not high value? If you ain't a high value dude, then why she feel like giving the box up to you if she can just get the regular attention? If she can get the regular attention, she don't got to give up the box. And that's what you want. And while we're talking about that, let's get into this Ayesha Curry thing. I know y'all heard it a lot already. It's been talked about it a lot. I'm not going to go too much into depth on it, but honestly, y'all, really think about this. Every human being wants attention from the opposite sex. Well, at least for straight motherfuckers. But in general, that's understandable. But what's not understandable is the fact that, Ayesha Curry going to go on Jada Pinkett's show. And that show is, with all the drama and shit that goes on, that's probably one of the shows right now that really, brings a lot of that stuff to the forefront. With that whole Kardashian incident with Tristan Thompson and, Kylie's friend or whatever went on the show. This is another situation like that. First off, I guarantee you, if Stephen Curry's mom and sister was not there on that show, Ayesha would have went in. She would have expanded a lot on that stuff. Attention from guys that aren't her husband. And that also goes to show that no matter what the hell you do, a woman's never going to be satisfied. Stephen Curry is the definition of a high value male. I don't think he's red pill, but he had no need to be red pill. He had no need to be exposed to it because the man has, so many groupies. But even before that, he had a wife locked down from college. So it's and he's known her since, I don't know how long they've been together or whatever, but they've had a lot of chemistry. He had no need to be exposed to the red pill nature, to female nature. It's starting to come out now. I'm pretty sure he's starting to see it. And that's why his game was a little shaky recently. But that just goes to show that no matter what you achieve, no matter what you do for a chick, she's set up in a mansion. She's with a high-value male, multi-millionaire, has the status, has the looks, has a lot of things going for him, but at the same time, she's still seeking attention elsewhere. It's like, chick, you freaking married. And matter of fact, another play on that, people respect Curry enough not to approach you. So you sit here and tell me that you want guys to understand that you're married, but to still give you attention so you can feel good about yourself. That's so freaking childish. And if you really think about it, to get to this point, Curry was doing the right thing. That means he was busy. Keep in mind, this man's busy. He got shoe deals, he got promotions that he does, he practices, he plays the games. He's doing all this stuff. He has a lot of exposure, right? He got a lot of business to handle as a superstar. He didn't even have the time. He didn't intentionally, text her back later. He didn't intentionally not see her for a week because of training camp. He actually had stuff to do. So she literally has been craving his validation, which kept her on a tight rope. That's a good thing. Got out of hand because she got on the show and talked about how she wants attention from other guys because she ain't getting none from him, at all. That means you taking it to the extreme. That's where you slip up at. Where you do it too often, you do it too much for a prolonged amount of time, and then, the woman just, fuck it. I'm not getting it from you, so I gotta get it from everybody. That's what happens. Even though he's done, damn near everything for the lady, still not enough. Still not enough. That's women nature to a T. That's attention whore to the T. How the hell? She got multi-million followers on social media. I bet on all of her social media, just because she's married and stuff. And I guarantee you, every picture she posts, she getting likes, she getting comments. I guarantee you guys still slide in her DMs, no problem. What is you talking about? For real, what are you talking about? What you mean, attention? That's complete bullshit. Never deal with attention whore, you just handle them.